It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
We're now joined in the infield media center by today's second place finisher, driver number 1, Miccosukee Resort Chevrolet, Mike Bliss. This is Mike's best finish of the year and his best since Memphis last year, where he also finished second. Mike, tell us about your run.
It was, that car ran real well here in the spring. We just had a problem in the pits. So, we didn't really change a lot from that setup to this setup to this weekend. A little bit, but in the race, gosh, our car was very, very good. 25 on, up to first 25, it was just average. That's why that friggin' 18 would look like. I think the thing was a bullet. Ain't no way. I don't see how he ran for 3 laps, and got away from us. But it was thanks. It was a good run for us. I honestly thought we had a chance to win a race finally, but that Kyle decided to come to this race, I guess, and run. That sucks because he's been missing some races, and he picked this one. Damn it!
We're also joined by today's third place finisher, driver number 88, U.S. Navy Chevrolet, Brad Keselowski. Brad, tell us about your run.
Oh, well, we had a fast car. Sounds like from what I caught, about identical to Mike. We were pretty fast on the long run, and short run, I think we were just, a little average there. But, we had some struggles on pit road. We got up to 4th there on that first run, and had some problems on pit road, and we ended up restarting like 15th or something, and then pitted again, and had to go tail end. Some problems again there, but fought hard and got a third out of it, and proud of everyone back in the shop for giving me a fast car, and we just have to keep working on the pit road and try to fix that. That's a never-ending battle, but
pit road sucks for guys like us because we have Busch teams, and you go up against the Cup teams, Busch Cup teams, and we're trying, fighting, trying to get better and better and better, but you can't find good enough guys. That's why, like him and I, we have these problems. And I know you don't want to you hear us whining, but as drivers, we don't care driving up against Kyle Busch. I feel like I can beat him. He can beat him too, on a good day. But you just can't. You come in second, first, come out third, and those guys you can't beat them on the racetrack. And that's the difference that we fight everywhere. But when we go to Memphis, they'll be all right, right?
Yeah, man. I think you'll be the guy to beat. Mike Bliss, right here. I picked him to win Memphis. Write that down.
Don't suck up right now. What do you want?
Something. I just don't know what.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you two keep going. We'll open up to questions from the media. Again, as a courtesy, please state your name and affiliation. Start up front.
Kenny Bruce, NASCAR Scene. Mike, you talked about your car just being average early, and then the longer the runs went, the better it got. Is that just a matter of the tire pressures coming up, or what exactly happens that the car gets better?
Well, it was free. It was loose at the start. When I go down in the corner, I can't hustle it because I'm too loose. And here, this place tightens up throughout a run. And yeah, maybe it's a little bit of air pressure because, there I was not really loose on the green-white checkered, but I ran wide open through 1 and 2 on the green. When I went back, and I couldn't run wide open. My car just wouldn't hold. It'd slide up the track, and his would just, like it was on a slot car track. So I don't know what he had for shocks. So it's just a setup-wise. But I was a little too free just at the get-go. And so then the longer I'd run, the better it would get, and guys would get tight, and, we wouldn't be as tight.
We'll come up here to Vince.
Brad, Mike, Vince Bonfigley, WNJC Radio. Tires seem to hold up pretty good. Did you notice any problems with the tires on the track today, or was it just the fact that bad circumstances caused you to be a little bit behind the 18?
I think this is the best tire Goodyear's brought to the racetrack all year, by far. Tires really dictate the race and the action that you see, and Goodyear went to work to come here, and they brought a great tire. So, I think they deserve some credit for that.
Yeah, and the 18, that team has probably won half the races this year. So, yeah, I guess if you finish second, you got to be jumping up and down. But I think we're all getting tired of hearing about Kyle Busch. Even the fans. I think I booed too.
Claire B. Lang, XM Satellite Radio. Picking up on the mode of the conversation here, do either of you, and I'd like you both to answer this, feel like there should be any rules? Are you just outclassed by this team because they're better and you obviously, I don't blame you. Should there be any rules that they can't bring their Cup pit crew, or is there anything that you feel should be done differently other than, gee, they just beat you today because they had all this? And I'd like both of you to answer that.
I mean, they had a race car that beat us today, of course. But there's got to be something, like Richmond, that really pissed me off because their Cup guys stuck around after the race. They ran the day, they ran the night. So a lot of the Cup guys, Busch team, stuck around and pitted their car. There's got to be something there that, like for us, I don't know if they have a hard card for if Sunday they can't work on Saturday or something. But then it's the same for the driver. Well, same thing can't. I don't know what the answer is. We just got to try to even it out somehow on pit stops, so everybody's got a level chance.
I think the honest to God truth is, the Cup level pit crew people are making a lot of money, like $1,000 a person, I think the last I heard, and our team can't afford that. They just flat out can't afford that. We might be Junior Motorsports and have Dale Jr., as the owner, and Rick Hendrick, but we can't afford that. We can't afford a Cup pit crew. We can't do that. We don't have sponsors big enough to do that. Nationwide Series only drivers are not going to get a sponsor that can afford that much for resources and people.
I told them at Homestead if I can pick up a spot, I was going to buy a Cup pit crew for myself. So maybe I'll think about it.
I can't afford it.
What should they do, Brad?
Well, we talked about this actually in our shop. Realistically, there should be a hard card rule or a license rule to where, if you have a hard card for the Nationwide Series, you can go over the wall, but if you don't, you can't. And that way you have full-time Nationwide Series only pit crew members. And I think that's the fairest way to do it. Almost like a roster, essentially. And then no one loses. Everyone wins, You got more people getting a chance, a shot, and, then you have fair competition for guys like Mike and I. That's part of the problem that guys like Mike and I have every week.
That's what we bitch about the most.
Yeah, well.
I mean, we can bitch about race cars.
Don't get me wrong, my guys work really, really hard. Really, really hard. But, that's just the way it is.
We'll go upstairs to the press box for a question.
JPennell, HardcoreRaceFans.com. Oh, you guys are sitting here talking about the disadvantage you guys are at. But looking at the scoreboard, we have 3 nationwide regulars, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. What's that say about the competition now? I mean, you guys are out there running hard. You're beating these guys. I mean, I don't exactly know what I'm asking. But what's it say about your organizations? What's it going to take to get that next step?
Man, I don't know. I mean, we have an affiliation with Hendrick Motorsports, but Junior Motorsports is Junior Motorsports, period. It's not Hendrick Motorsports. And, I'm proud of them. There's a little bit of technology we get, but not much. Mostly we're just working really, really hard and doing everything we can to keep up with them with less people and less money. And, days like this are a lot of fun.
Any further questions? Come back to Kenny.
Yeah, for Brad, can you talk about what happened on your pit stop? Did the car fall off the jack, or what exactly took place?
Yeah, it fell off the jack. I guess one of our crew members got hurt. He's at the hospital, so that's kind of sucks. I hope he's all right. But I think he's my next-door neighbor, too. So I'll have to go check that out tonight. But, yeah, I don't know. Something happened where it dropped off the jack. I didn't really get an answer. I know I was holding the brakes. I don't know. I don't get it. They said something about a tire coming off and bumping the handle, but, I have to see the replay.
Anything further? Gentlemen, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.